YouTube world was good. You see, we was taught that time move in a straight line. We was led to believe time move in a straight line. So there's past, present, and future all in a straight line. That's not the case. Time move in a circle. Past, present, and future all exist at the same time. So there's right now, you're 5 years old. Your 5 years old self still exists. Your 7 years old self still exists. Your 40, your 50 years old self still exists in the future. You know what I mean? Depending upon how old you is now, it still exists in the future. You know what I mean? So the government know this. That's why they have technology that can go into the future and see what's happening. So let's say if you know you somebody very important, you might lead a revolution or something like that. They can go in time. They can go to the future and stop you from doing that and stop you from reaching your potential. They could do that. You know what I mean? Or they got other beings that can go beyond, that beyond light, that can go beyond time and see both and see, the future and the past. You know what I mean? That can manipulate the past and the future. You know what I mean? Because like I said, time move in a circle. Past, present, future all exist simultaneously. They're not gonna tell you that. They want to keep your mind linear. They want to keep your mind straight, not knowing everything move in a circle. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So let's say if you have a technology, you can go back in time and talk to your younger self. You know what I mean? So time travel, when you talk about time travel, it is very real. They keep telling you with all these time travel movies, time travel is very real. You know what I mean? You might not understand that. You might not know how to grasp that type of knowledge because your brain been programmed to believe certain things. You know what I mean? You can't believe something like that can happen because you've been programmed that way. You don't know the true nature of reality. You really don't know. What you know is what they taught you in this reality. You know what I mean? You've been programmed and brainwashed. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to, deprogram you from the matrix, letting you know, hey, life is not what it is. Life is not what it seems. That time move in a circle. Past, present, future all exist simultaneously. You can meet your future self. You know what I mean? Or you can meet your past self. You know what I mean? So they got beings and entity that know this type of knowledge. So they got beings that guard these gates. They know what they call the time gate. That guard these so beings don't abuse that. So other entities don't go to the past and try to manipulate it, or don't go to the future and try to manipulate the future. Because if you manipulate, if you go in the future, let's say if you go to the future, all right, and you killed somebody in the future, now you don't create a whole new timeline. Like you don't create a whole new earth. You don't create a whole new reality based upon what you did. Now I mean based upon what you did and stuff like that. So again, time is a circle. You know what I mean? Time move in a circle. Watch the show. What's that show called on Netflix? Dark. Dark is a perfect example. It shows you how the past, present, and future all exist simultaneously. You know what I mean? In the show Dark, I don't want to exploit it too much. You know, they went through some type of wormhole, some type of portal, so they can go to the future or they can go to the past. You know what I mean? And they alternate their realities or whatever. So yeah, I don't keep this video too short. Y'all be good. Y'all stay aware, and I'm out.